Death of the Lady is the third book in my Age of Sail series that features Jaco Jacinto, an American born in Charleston, South Carolina, and of Spanish descent, and Darren Smith, an Englishman born in Gosport, England. Both are naval officers. Jaco is in the Continental Navy, and Darren is in the Royal Navy. And both have interesting careers. In fact, that Jaco is a commerce raider as captain of the Scorpion, and Darren's captain of a Royal Navy frigate, and he's assigned to hunt Jaco, but he's also assigned to convoy duty, and he's madly in love with a young woman in Charleston, South Carolina, who happens to be a patriot. In other words, she's in favor of the revolution. And so he is torn between his love for Melody and his duty to his country. Jaco, on the other hand, is estranged from his fiancée because he can't go to Charleston, which is occupied by the British, along with Savannah and the large enclave around New York City. So the war is really at a stalemate at this point. It's been going on for 5 years. Neither the British nor the Patriots can gain the upper hand, and so some would say the issue was in doubt. So Cornwallis, now down in Charleston, decides to launch a campaign into South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia to destroy farms and hope to reduce the ability of the Continental Congress and American merchants, who are literally paying for the war through donations, to fund the war. And so he fights against a general by the name of Greene, and is literally chased after the Battle of Guilford Courthouse to Wilmington, and then up to what we now call Washington D.C., and where he meets up with forces under the command of a gentleman by the name of Benedict Arnold. They retreat to Yorktown, and obviously the battle takes place later on, and ultimately Cornwallis surrenders, but the war does not stop. And when the book ends in 1781, you'll find that the war is still going on, has shifted to the south, and the Continentals still want to take Charleston and Savannah back from the British. So I hope you enjoy the book. You'll find that it's about a civil war that's splitting families, when you have brother against brother, son against father, and mother against daughter, etc., etc. Because only about 75% of the 2.5 million people in the 13 colonies are in favor of the revolution. The others, the loyalists, are not. And this presents huge problems for both sides. So I hope you enjoyed the book. You can buy it on Amazon or any of the major book distributors. It's in several different flavors of ebooks as well as in soft copy. Hope you enjoy it, and thanks for listening.